This happened over 9 years ago now. I'm 31th and I still feel the scenarios of him cheating on me play on my mind over and over. I'm sitting down right now, watching my favorite TV show, knitting, and all I see in the back of my mind are the women he slept with. One was a friend. We had drinks together one night. I was a small girl and couldn't hold my liquor. I passed out and they had sex beside me asleep. Another a complete stranger at a bar. I worked at this bar. This woman kept coming at me. So again in the bathroom she confronted me and I explained I had no idea who she was. But I found out she was the one he slept with in his truck on a boys' night out to get wings. Another his friend's girlfriend. We went to Punta Cana for a wedding. They disappeared together after she told him how hot he was not knowing I was behind him. One of his ex-girlfriends. In our apartment one evening, I was at work. I found her socks in my couch. A prostitute. I found the hotel room key. I was staying with my auntie before my baby came because the town we lived in was too small to deliver babies. He said he was coming in a week, but he had a room in the town 3 days before picking me up early. There were probably more. But these are the ones that absolutely crush me. How the women didn't care he was with me. How he didn't care he was with me. How it was exciting for them to hide it from me. How it was exhilarating for them to laugh in my face. For them to be extra kind to me, with a baby in my belly when the guilt set in. The times he flirted with women right in front of me. He looked this woman up and down as she eyed him and posed. We all went to the concert together. She sat with me in the car, laughed with me. He'd say it wasn't what it looked like. Then tried to give me all of his attention to make it better. But I felt so small, I just wanted to be alone. The nights he came home and snuggled into bed with me after sleeping with someone else. Kissing me, telling me how special I am. I was too in love to see what was happening in the moment. Being too confident that no one would ever do that to me. Being too trusting that I'd never meet such a bad person. Too naive thinking bad people like that didn't actually exist. I thought I was beautiful. I thought I was kind. I thought I took good care of him. I thought he meant what he said. He didn't have a type. It was anyone he could get his hands on. I just can't wrap my head around him telling me he wanted a family with me, getting me pregnant, me figuring it out without proof and leaving, then him chasing me with flowers and compliments and apologies to get me to come back. Why not just let me go? So it's like my brain has been trying for almost 10 years to figure out how to keep myself safe. See what I could have done differently. How I could have seen it earlier. How I could have left sooner. How I could have prevented having a child with a lying monster. We tried to work it out, but I couldn't let it go. I decided to leave for good, and he committed suicide. So the guilt and shame used to completely consume me. My son used to cry and beg me to fly to heaven to bring his daddy back, and me secretly relieved I didn't have to see his face again. His friends confirmed all of my suspicions and admitted to covering for him. Him dying before we could have the conversation about why. I'm in a relationship now and have been for 5 years. My anxiety is too much. I isolate myself, push him away. I don't know how to heal. I'm so lonely. I know what he did has nothing to do with me and was more about his own issues. But how can I feel secure and keep myself safe in my new relationship? How can I trust so completely again? What have other people done? Does it ever get better? Or am I broken forever?